Whenever I go to Nazareth in mental prayer, I always imagine myself as this little snot-nosed kid following Big Brother Jesus, sometimes calling him Yeshua Nisama, which is like Japanese for Big Brother, and Yeshua, being his Hebrew name, which is the name they would have called him in Nazareth. And so it's like, yeah, I think it really fits. And in my childish simplicity, right? I picture myself too young to even say his full name, and God, in his wisdom, has hidden his divine presence so perfectly that I just see him as my loving big brother and kind of having that childlike lisp and that not really being proper. Sometimes I just call him Shuani. So here I go. I'm like Shuani, Shuani. I call out, and Jesus turns around, overjoyed to see me. He's like, "Oh, I was just looking for you." I'm like, "For me?" I ask, and Jesus smiles and gently wipes my running nose with his handkerchief. And he's like, Mum needs some wooden candles. I thought you'd want to make them with me. And I'm like, can I? And I feel excited to learn something new. And I grab Big Brother Jesus' outstretched hand and follow him to the workshop. And it feels like those fun school club activities where you're clueless but excited to figure it out. And so Jesus lays out the materials in front of me. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're getting started. It's like, I'm so excited. And then, like, I, I kind of know I'm like, my candlesticks probably won't turn out great, but Jesus is here beside me, and he's making them all his, like, being the son of a carpenter expertise. And I'm just like, Mom will have Big Brother Jesus perfect ones. So I'm gonna feel free to just, learn. I feel safe to make mistakes and to enjoy the process and to just have fun with it. And that's the beauty of it, right? And it made me think, it dawned on me, and I was like, how amazing would it be if we approached life that way? Like knowing Jesus already perfected everything for us, so we don't have to. Like we can simply do our best, knowing it's okay to fall short, and even to find joy in the learning process. It's like those childhood drawings of family portraits, like they're crude, smudged, and colorful chaos. Those ones you made of crayons, right? Like, despite uh, how not so artful they were, our parents treasured them. Not because they were masterpieces, but because they came from a place of love and effort. And God looks at our lives in the same way, right? Like He knows we'll stumble and mess up, which is why He sent His Son to live perfectly on our behalf. And now we're free to try, to trust, and to enjoy this life with childlike confidence in His care. So in the workshop, Big Brother Jesus lets me experiment. We laugh at my mistakes, and I just feel free. I feel free to be who I'm created to be, and I feel safe in His expertise and in His love, in His loving look, in His gentleness, and just in this sense of peace that just fills this workshop. There's this sense of comfortable peace. At times we're just working quietly. There's a comfortable silence, but just so much like peace. And whenever I'm stuck or in danger of hurting myself, he steps in to guide me. And he's like, "Watch," he says gently, and demonstrates his skill, demonstrates how to do it. And then he turns to me and he's like, "Now you try." And at first I hesitate, right? But his reassuring smile gives me courage. And when he tells me you can do it, I mean, I believe it because it's him who's saying it. And then now, finally, Mama Mary, Mummy Jesus comes in. She's like, oh, dinner's ready. And I'm like, Mommy, look. I call and run to Mom Mary with these imperfect candles. And she crouches down, her eyes filled with love, and she admires them. And she says, oh, my little one, these are beautiful because you gave them your best and you made them with love. And yeah, so yeah, that this is not exactly how this mental prayer and everything played out, like in the prayer when I was doing it. But I think this captures the heart of the experience as best as I can, like put it into words and yeah, and just yeah. There's so much more, but I didn't want to make the video too long. I didn't want to incorporate parts that like I'm still like trying to like what's the word? Um sort of meditate more with and really meditate on and see okay what's the gospel truth here. But this is the part of my reflection I really want to bring forward into this reaction review reflection. And yeah, so how was your Rosary in a Year day 3? I'd love to hear your experience in the comments below. Let's journey through this year of prayer, reflection, and growth together. And don't forget to subscribe so you can join me for future reflections and adventures. Yeah, so the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Amen. Have a great day. Love you all. Bye.